Welcome to this Oak Cliff Traditional Theme School Content Area Video, Social Studies, Globeskills. What is a globe? Do you know? A globe is a model of our planet. Do you know what the name of our planet is? Our planet's name is Earth. Earth is a pretty big place, covered with both land and water. People live on Earth, as you know, because you are one of them, and we like to go places and see and do things. But how do we get around Earth? Can you think of some ways we travel around our planet? Let's say I want to travel from Atlanta, Georgia, to a beach down in Florida, because I love to play at the beach. How do I know how to get there? Which way to go? Yes, I could use a map. Maps are great tools for getting around. But there is a problem with maps when we are trying to find our way around Earth. What problem do you think we could have using a map to get around Earth? The Earth is round, and maps are flat. Flat maps try to make up for this, but it can result in some really weird stuff called distortion, where shapes and sizes of things get weird to make them fit a round surface onto a flat piece of paper. So there are times when we really need to use a three-dimensional sphere, which is another word for a ball shape, as a model for our planet. Enter the globe. Globes are a great way for us to know where things are. So let's say I want to tell someone in Japan where I am here in Atlanta, Georgia. How can I tell them that? Well, you fly west away from Japan and you go across the Atlantic Ocean and then look for a big tree with a red house. That won't work. So to help people get around the planet, we created a grid of imaginary lines. Think of them as a network of roads that don't really exist, but everyone knows exactly where they are, and since the roads are imaginary, we can make them perfectly straight because we don't have to go around real-world things like mountains and rivers and oceans. Now, our Earth is tilted. It spins at a little bit of an angle, but for our imaginary lines, that doesn't matter. So we are going to tip our planet straight up and down. The first set of lines go around the planet horizontally. That means they go around it like a belt goes around your waist. These are called lines of latitude. They are flat, like a plate, and they are numbered using a complex number system. And they are so close together that if you take even one step north or south from where you are right now, you would be on a different numbered line. That is how we can tell people which line to the north or south to go to. There is a second set of lines called longitude. Those run north and south, perpendicular to the lines of latitude, like a wall is perpendicular to the floor. These are also numbered, and there are so many of them that even if you take one step to the east or west, you are on a different numbered longitude. The imaginary line of latitude that divides our planet in half horizontally is given its own name. It is called the Equator, and its number is 0. What familiar root word do you see in equator? What do you think it means? Equal, because it divides the Earth into equal halves. The lines of latitude count up, going north from the equator, and down, going south from the equator. The line of longitude that divides our planet in half vertically is called the Prime Meridian. And just like the equator, it is line number 0. You count up, going east, and down, going west. So how does this work to tell someone where on the planet you are? Well, at its simplest, you just figure out which line of latitude and line of longitude cross where you are, and you can tell someone those two line numbers, and they know right where you are. The important things to remember are, lines of latitude and longitude don't really exist. You can't go see them on the Earth. They aren't really there. But all people sort of pretend they are, and they agree on exactly where they are, so we can use them to give directions. Latitude lines run horizontally, or flat. I like to say my attitude about latitude is that it's flatitude. The equator is the line of latitude that sits at the widest part of the planet, or exactly halfway, and is numbered 0 degrees latitude. The prime meridian is the line of longitude that is halfway around and is numbered 0 degrees longitude. We use lines of latitude and longitude to help us know exactly where something is on our spherical planet. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching.